strangers. How are you doing? As you may be able to tell, this is Wheezy, and I'm going to try not to be sick all over this video. So excuse me if I pause now and then to take a sip of my delicious Pepsi, but this video, as will probably be evident from the title, which I will come up with, it will be brilliant. Probably something like how to play with Wheezy, Giggity. But anyway, the purpose of this video is to give people an idea of how they can play with me, Giggity. I've been rolling this around in my head for a while because there have been a few occasions where I've you know, playing an online game and I'd prefer to have a teammate, or 2 or 5 or whatever, and there's just not a real great way for me to do that. Like if KJ's not online, or Pip doesn't want to play, or some of the people on my friends list aren't online, I pretty much just am stuck playing by myself. A couple of times, mainly when I've been playing new games like Operation Flashpoint Red River or something like that, I'll post a bulletin to my YouTube that says, hey, if anybody has Red River or something, come and send me an invite and we'll play. Or I posted something on, you know, anyway, I've done that a couple of times, and I even went so far one time when I really wanted someone to play Battlefield Bad Company 2 with, going to Huppet and posting, which was less than responsive. Anyway, so I guess I'll get it on the screen here just so I don't babble away for 10 minutes before I get to the point. The point is that I finally gave in and joined all the throngs and millions and hordes of people on Twitter. I do not have a personal Twitter account, unlike Facebook, where I have a personal Facebook and a Wheezy Facebook, which this comes back to a good point. The reason the Wheezy Facebook never gets updated is because I'm never on it. I'm always either on my Facebook or I don't want to be on Facebook. And few enough people look at that anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's been dead since the day I created it. But there's a link to that on my channel page, by the way, if anyone's interested. But I don't have a personal Twitter. So the Wheezy's Gaming Twitter is the only one that I have to keep up with. So the only thing I'm using Twitter for is going to be for this channel, and pretty much the main thing I'm going to use it for, kind of what it's intended for right now, is if I need teammates or if anybody's interested in playing. I know there've been a lot of requests for open lobbies, and I've had I think I've had a total of, have I had 2 open lobbies? I mean, I've been on YouTube for, I don't even know, what, 2 years or something like that? And, excuse me. I think I've had 2 open lobbies. I think I had a COD 4 open lobby. Well, I know I had a Modern Warfare 2 one, and I recently had, not recently, but, and I had one in Black Ops. I don't know if I ever had a COD 4 one. Anyway, I think I've had 2, maybe 3 open lobbies, but the point being, open lobbies are a pretty big time investment when I want to do them right. I have to pick basically an evening on the weekend so that I can dedicate several hours to it, and that creates a multitude of problems. But mainly I don't necessarily always have the time to put into putting together a multi-hour open lobby and juggling, putting together private games and getting them all configured, you know, for 18 people. But if randomly some evening or some day on the weekend or something like that, I need teammates for a game of, you know, I feel like playing Bad Company 2, or I need a teammate for Red River, or as you may notice here, I've had a bout of insanity and playing some Modern Warfare 2. But Twitter is going to be that mechanism, I think. So if you follow me on Twitter, I don't know. I can't guarantee it's going to be all that often, but it's going to be the best way, because nobody can monitor their YouTube channel for, like, when I posted bulletins before. I mean, I'm lucky if 5 people saw those bulletins, much less cared, you know. I don't know how many people use Twitter. you know, I know a lot of people use Twitter. I don't know how many of my subscribers use Twitter or care about Twitter. I am one that falls firmly in the camp of don't give a shit about Twitter. But this seemed to be the best mechanism available for pulling teammates, you know, basically asynchronous mass messaging, essentially. It's a way for me to send everyone who cares a text message saying, yo, anybody want to play? Short of putting 1,000 people on my friends list, which A, is impossible, and B, I'm not interested in doing. I have about, I don't even know, ballpark 25 people on my Xbox Live friends list right now, and I've got no desire to increase that arbitrarily. Previously, open lobbies have been the best opportunity to play with me, and not only that, but several of the people on my friends list that I don't actually know in real life. Most of the people on my friends list are people I know from my life. Several of the people on my friends list are people I met in open lobbies. That's been the only mechanism previously, with maybe one or two exceptions, to get enough exposure, Giggity, to where I'm like, you know what, maybe this person would be worth playing with on a regular basis. So this will give better exposure to that as well. And before I get too many, I don't think I've said it. I'm going to be posting it on the video early on, but it's the Twitter's at Wheezy's Gaming, all one word. You know, you figured. But I'm still mainly an Xbox 360 player. I have a PS3, I have a Wii, but I play most of my games almost exclusively on the 360. The PS3 I only play when there's big exclusive games that I can't live without, which used to be a lot fewer games, but lately has been a lot more. So, as an exclusive I can live without. So I skipped the newest Killzone, I skipped the newest Resistance, stuff I would not have expected myself previously to do. But I know I'm going to be getting the next Uncharted. But you know, depending on what games are out, if it's multi-platform, I'm going to be getting it on 360. Just because that's where the majority of my real-life friends play. And let's be honest, that's really what I care about. Not that I don't love people I play with, you know, my subs and my people who want to play with me that I don't know personally. But you're not my priority. I'm just going to be real with you. So that's why 360 is my multi-platform platform of choice, along with some other things that. But anyway, that's not what this is about. So don't get your hopes up if you're a big PS3 fan that just, you know, I'm gonna get, oh, he's got Twitter, so he's gonna be doing everything. If something comes up that I get on PS3 that's multiplayer and I'm interested in teams, that'll be the same mechanism, but it's mostly gonna be Xbox 360. And this may be an opportunity. I don't know how the connections will end up being, but it'll be an opportunity for maybe some of my followers, my subs that are in time zones that haven't meshed with my last open lobbies to maybe get a chance. So if I post something during the day, maybe it's in the evening for someone in Europe or something like that. Connections may not be great, but we can give it a try, and if it's too shitty, we can just say, well, that didn't work out. Or, you know, have some fun. So it should give a little bit of advantage on that front. And so yeah, that's going to be the goal of my Twitter, and hopefully if I want teammates often enough. I've been playing, like I said, I've been insane. I've been playing some Modern Warfare 2 lately, and it is a game best enjoyed with friends, I think, because it's still as horrible as it ever was. I mean, well, short of the things they patched out, like the javelin glitch and stuff like that, but all the problems with it haven't changed. One man army noob tubes, blah 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 blah. It's still shit, but I've been playing it because I've stopped ranking up in Black Ops, and we still play Black Ops when people get online in the evenings, like that's our team game. But when I'm just killing time by myself, I've been getting on Modern Warfare 2 and screwing around, ranking up a bit. Here I'm finishing a challenge on my TAR 21 to do the ACOG attachment challenges. That's why I'm using this. So, but yeah, if I'm just getting on to screw around, it may not hurt to send out a Twitter and say, or a tweet. Those of you who can't tell the way it's, I'm not much of a Twitterer, a tweeter, a twit, a twat. I'm a bit of a twat, but I'm not much of a Twitter twat. So, I'm using the wrong terminology, but I do know how to post to Twitter, which is to say I've never done it, but I'm aware of the functionality. But it exists. I've been following some people, you know, like the Call of Duty people, like David Vonderhaar and 402 and stuff like that. But I think I follow Hutch. So I you know how to use Twitter. I've never had a reason to post anything to Twitter, so it's not like I don't know how, but I've just never had a reason to. After this video, I plan to have a reason. If I post this video and I get some people actually following me, then maybe it'll motivate me to post some tweets. And don't think just because you respond to me on Twitter, or even that we play some games together, that you're going to get a friend invite. I'm not saying that won't happen, but don't get your hopes up. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or offend anybody by not sending them a friend invite. So don't go into it expecting it, and you won't be disappointed. Well, I didn't think I was going to have enough to talk about during this video, and I've run out of time. So yeah, if you're interested in random playing with Wheezy, the best mechanism for the foreseeable future is going to be following at Wheezy's Gaming on Twitter. So yeah, follow me there. Say hi. Let me know, you know, what you're interested in playing, whatever. But yeah, look for that. See ya.